Tim Henson with fizzledout2.com, my soda blog. Today I'm going to be reviewing new Sprite Green. It's not even available in stores yet. They're still having like launch events and stuff around the country. And so I bought this off of eBay. We're going to get to that in just a second. But first I wanted to mention, in my last video, I did a taste comparison between Surge and Vault. Specifically the Norwegian equivalent called Urge. Well, Hans, the guy who sent me some Urge from Norway, also sent me new Urge Intense, which is an energy drink, and I don't think it's very good at all. It doesn't taste anything like any energy drinks that we have here in the States. This actually has kind of like a citrusy Smirnoff Ice kind of taste to it. So if you really like Smirnoff Ice or one of those type of drinks, you might enjoy Urge Intense, I guess. So a couple other things people wanted me to talk about. They asked me if I've tried Iron Brew, which is from Scotland, and yes, I have. It's kind of an orangey. To me, if I remember correctly, it almost had like an orangey metallic taste to it. It's sold in Scotland, and what's kind of interesting is that it's one of the few drinks that is more popular than Coca-Cola. So like in Scotland, Iron Brew is more popular than Coke. In most countries, Coca-Cola is the dominant soft drink. I think somewhere in South America, Inca Cola, maybe it's like Brazil or something, I don't know, is one of those other weird soft drinks where Coca-Cola just couldn't seem to overtake. So I think now Coke might be a part owner or something of Inca Cola. But anyways, in recent years, I guess Coca-Cola has been really pushing their drink, and so it's kind of neck and neck in Scotland as for market share. A couple other things. Someone sent me, sorry I don't remember who did, but sent me this drink. I've tried it before. Actually, someone sent me a bottle a while ago, which is sort of like a fruit punchy drink. It's called Tizer or something like that. And here's a racist soft drink. Someone from Dean from Florida sent this to me. So Dean, thank you very much. Now, first of all, you see it. Oh, look, a little kid drinking watermelon soda. But then, boom! Like a very, very dark black girl. Watermelon! Go for fried chicken! You know, just totally racist. But you know, they sort of even it out by having a white kid, so maybe it's not as racist as I think. But just how black she is with her red lips sinking into that watermelon. I don't even know where you would get this. It says it was produced in Miami, Florida. So, there you go. A little racism for you. And I got this. This is really one of those soft drinks I would die to try. New Coke, or specifically, I guess they call it Coke 2 now, or they did before it was discontinued. And I'm not going to go through the whole saga of New Coke and you know what happened in 1985. But after that drink failed, they renamed it Coke 2. And what's kind of interesting about New Coke, and you know, it was just based on some of the reading I did. So in the early 80s, Coke came out with Diet Coke, right? And it was not based on regular Coca-Cola. It was a new formula. New Coke is actually Diet Coke with sugar, I guess. And that's kind of interesting, right? So Diet Coke is actually closer to New Coke than regular Coca-Cola. Just a little tidbit for you. But yeah, I'm dying to try Coke 2. If anyone is watching this from a weird country that still sells this stuff, let me know. I would be happy to give you tons of money to send me some. Alright, so there you go. Just some stuff to my soda collection. New additions. Alright, let's get to the main event here. Sprite Green. This is sweetened with Truvia, as they're calling it, which is stevia, a plant that is being used as a sweetener. Supposedly it's like 300 times as sweet as regular sugar. Now, I've actually tried stevia back around 2000. I was working at, sorry, it's the soda talking. And pizza that I had earlier. It's coming back up. It's just as good the second time. So yeah, I tried stevia. I was working at this internet radio company, and one of the shows was hosted by a consumer advocate. This batshit crazy lady named Mary Stoddard, right? She would have these weird conspiracy guys coming on, and they would just talk about, you know, they'd have topics like how milk can kill you, water, the silent killer, you know, just weird shit like that. The only safe way to drink water, by the way, is to reverse its polarity. Have no idea how to do that. Just so you know, if you don't want to die and you enjoy water, reverse its polarity. So anyways, I tried stevia because she was a big proponent of it. Tasted, it was one of the worst things I've ever tasted in my life, right? It was very strong. It was pure stevia, right? So I'm hoping that this is, you know, they've reworked the formula or something. So here we go. This is Sprite Green, new from Sprite. Should be coming out in stores soon. Smells like Sprite. Looks like Sprite. I don't think it's as fizzy as Sprite. I don't know. It's a clear drink, as you can see there. And let's take a swig. Yeah, I mean, diet just doesn't taste good to me. I can't get into it. I don't care if it's aspartame or, you know, whatever they're using. You know, whatever, Splenda, regular, you know, all the diet stuff just tastes really bad to me. And this is no different, I'm afraid. It's not as bad. It still has a hint of that diet. You know what? On second taste, it's not nearly as diety, actually. Now, I should tell you, this does have regular sugar in it. It's the third ingredient. So they use sugar and the stevia extract, which is it's like it's like fourth to the last ingredient. So it has 50% fewer calories than normal Sprite, I guess. So that's probably why on the second taste it wasn't as diety, maybe. Yeah, it's one of those things where, you know, when you first taste it, you can definitely tell the difference, but the more you drink it, it's actually not that bad. I'm sorry I started freaking out at first. Just diet pop makes me angry. And you know, I was reading, who had that article? BevNet or Bev Review, one of those websites, did a trademark and patent search, right? And apparently there's a couple new Mountain Dew flavors that Pepsi has trademarked or whatever. And they're diet variations. There's no regular version of it. And that makes me angry. I just hate that there's so many Diet Pepsi variations. Like they have Diet Pepsi with vanilla, but you don't see regular Pepsi vanilla anymore. Stuff like that. But anyways, Sprite Green is actually, you know, not that bad. As diet drinks go, if I had to pick a diet drink, I would definitely, you know, pick up Sprite Green. Now, I don't know if you can really consider it a diet drink since it does contain sugar. There are 50 calories per, you know, 8.5 ounce bottle. But, you know, I guess any little bit helps. Yeah, I mean, there is a hint of a diet flavor there, but it's nowhere near as strong as, you know, regular diet shit. So, there you go. Sprite Green should be coming to a grocery shelf soon with fizzledout.com.